Alright, you dirty fucks. It's been a long fucking time. A long fucking time. Like it is most times. But anyway, I figured I'd give you a fucking video because I said on Facebook that I would. There's been a lot going on. First of all, I'm in a new fucking rig. You can see all my gear in the back. Ended up having to more or less ditch the old fucking shit fire because it's pooched. I woke up one morning and it went clack, 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 clack. So yeah, I had to ditch it. And now I'm in a fucking minivan, like a real dad. But on the plus side, it's got lots of room for fucking kids, lots of room for gear, and honestly, one of the best stereo setups I've ever had. The acoustics in this thing are fucking unbelievable. But yeah, so that's number one. Want to pass off thanks to RCR management and Grounded Star and Neck of the Woods and Sins of Sorrow for an amazing fucking time at the Grounded Star EP release, which is fucking amazing, by the way. You can find that oh, my wipers too loud. You can find that everywhere online, Google Play for Android guys, and iTunes for, you know, losers. But yeah, so yeah, thanks to everyone who came out, thanks to all the bands, thanks to Sasha and RCR for setting it all up and getting us in on that bill. We always love playing with Grounded Star. We've played most of our shows since we had our huge resurgence a few years ago with Grounded Star, and our sounds just blend so well together, so it worked out really well. Neck of the Woods, fucking sick band out of BC. They were supposed to play at this place, I think it was Industry House. It was a new venue that just opened up. They got shut down. Sucks that they got shut down before we ever got a chance to play there, because we heard great things from the people that played there. I believe Sins of Sorrow actually got the chance to play there. Also an amazing band if you haven't already checked them out. But yeah, what else? We officially got our songs up on Google Play, iTunes, all that shit. Our first two singles that were out a while ago, but you know, we weren't really making anything off them. We just had them on YouTube and shit, passed around a little bit here and there, but we've decided to go ahead and get them actually properly distributed on Spotify, the whole fucking works, because album's getting fucking close. We've been doing a whole lot of fucking work and a lot of rework, trying to get everything sounding the way we want it to sound, getting it loud enough, getting it present enough, getting it fucking spread enough. A whole fucking fuckload of fucking fuck. But yeah, it's getting really close. I've been fucking around with a whole bunch of different things just in preparation for when the guys are happy with their tracks. Will's trying to work some stuff out with his stuff, his drums and whatever. I'm pretty much leaving the overall final mix to the guys. Just trying to finalize the couple little guitar tones to make sure that they're at least close to each other, because that was one of the fuck arounds we had. Was we were doing a bunch of the guitar tracks, and then we had to break down for that show that we did I think it was 2 years ago, for the Oil Kings thing in Rexall. And then when we went back, started doing them, I didn't really realize quite as much as we probably should have, or spent enough time on it, that some of the guitar tones from some of the mics, whether it was due to placement or something got tweaked inadvertently, in the long run some stuff sounded a little bit different, and so it's been a fucking nightmare trying to get some of that stuff sounding right again. Truthfully, probably should have just fucking re-recorded the works, but didn't want to. But it's been a huge learning process, both with tracking and mixing and editing. Got a lot of the main vocals done. Just gonna work on some backing stuff, some overdubs, whatever. Bass sounds are sounding really tight, really nice and thick. I've learned a lot about mastering in the last little while. But yeah, so we're getting real close, which brings me to another thing. I mentioned before that there is another band going under the name Days Alone. They're out of California, I believe, and I had contacted them a few years back about dropping the name, because for all intents and purposes we had it first. We've been using it first. We've been active with it first. Now with us getting ready to release the album, officially like releasing the singles and whatever online, getting a bit more notice, doing some promotion online. We signed up for a pretty decent promo package with Extreme Exposure, Extreme Alchemy, I believe, is the name of the online radio station. It's based down in the States, but they do a CD of a bunch of indie bands, and they're pretty fresh, they're pretty new, but they kind of specialize in like the hard rock, metal type area, so it kind of fits with what we're trying to do, especially once the second album comes out. But I won't get into that yet, because yeah, that one's gonna blow your fucking ass off now that we fucking, with all this figuring out that we've done with this first one to get it ready and out. It's going to be streamlined, and I'm making you a promise right now. There will be 2 to 3 more albums coming out, and they're going to be fast, and they're going to be heavy. More so fast by meaning they're going to come out quickly. There's going to be some serious succession once these ones are done, and once that weight is off the fucking shoulders of just having to do this and get it all ready. Because in this learning process, like, we've learned what not to do more so than what we need to do. So all that fucking guesswork is gone, all that trying to figure this shit out, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, be prepared for that once this album drops, because there's going to be a fuck ton more material coming out, and we can't wait to start fucking putting the new material together, because we've got so much, both new shit and fucking old shit. Like shit, because I mean, we've been on the go for a fucking long time, and between me, Will, and Bercy, we've got so much fucking material just stored in the bank that'll probably end up getting reworked, but with all this experience that we've got, it's only going to come out even better than we'd ever hoped. So we want to get this album out there so we can start pushing some new shit, because you know, we've been playing the same shit forever. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people haven't heard it, but the people that have followed us for a long time, they're like, okay, like, this is fucking stale. But who knows, maybe it's all due to plan, and you know, it's all about a timing thing, and once it comes out, you know, we hope it's going to blow up. That would be fucking amazing, because this is what we want to do. We don't want to fucking go 9 to 5 like I'm driving from today, but yeah, so and at that note, thank you everyone for all your support. We've only just got that whole, like, our 2 singles distributed like over the weekend, and the response has been great. Really appreciate all the response, all the shares, likes, purchases, whatever. We're working hard. We got shirts, we got the merch, I talked about that before. So, and we're working on a bunch of other things, maybe some hats, maybe some other things, and we got some special figuring for the album release. Going to do something a little bit different. By the time it happens, who knows, everyone could be doing it, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit different. So, yeah, all that, we're very excited and very appreciative of everything that everyone's done for us up till now, and all the attention and fucking love that we get from you guys. What else is new? Hockey's almost here. You'll probably see a lot more of me just because hockey's here, and I like talking about hockey. Super stoked as well. Shout out to what's it called again? Fuck, sorry, my brain's just fucking racked today because I've been dealing with that whole fucking other band, Days Alone, and trying to get them to drop their shit because it's just, anyway. Stick to Hockey Podcast. Want to give a huge shout out to them personally, because as a avid Flyers fan, even though I almost renounced my fucking fandom last year, I kind of half did, I guess, but it was just because the Oilers were doing so good. They're in the city which I reside, or at least the area, so it was easier to cheer for them rather than go through another losing season with the Flyers. But I think there was a lot of sophomore slumps there. Giroux was coming off a bad injury, like to start the season. Guys were tired. It was just a whole fucking shit show. Steve Mason was a sieve. I have a personal vendetta with Steve Mason. Never liked him, especially being a right-handed glove. I don't trust him. I never did. But yeah, so hockey's coming back. Super stoked about that. Oilers going to be great. I have no doubt, and I really hope for a big turnaround from the Flyers. At least, if not this year, like I expect a step forward from last year. But they got, I think I heard Mertitas, guy from the Philly radio and from the podcast, I believe I heard him say that they were rated number 1 in the prospect pool in the NHL. So that makes me very hopeful. As a guy who normally bleeds orange, it kind of made it easier to go for the Oilers when they went to that orange crush shit, because, well, it's easier. They're orange, right? It wasn't too bad of a transition. Plus, Taylor Hall was gone, and I couldn't stand Taylor Hall. You know, so, speaking of that, like, I mean, the Oilers look so much different than they did 2 years ago. Like, there's so many guys gone, so many new guys in, and I love the new roster. Like, there's no one on the team that I can't stand for whatever Gord vendetta reason. I love the team. And same thing for the Flyers. I was listening to Martinez's breakdown, like with a lot of the roster for the training camp, like some of the rookies, some of the guys, you know, trying to break into the lineup, some of the guys that came over from trades or what have you. I'm stoked to see Elliott and Neuwirth in the tandem, because I feel like they can really make the tandem work. That's always been Elliott's bread and butter. Whenever he was playing his best, they were doing more of a tandem thing. So I think that'll work better. I feel like he'll be a better team player than Mason was, and not get so butthurt about things. But oh shit, it's raining like a motherfucker out here now. But yeah, so I'm stoked about that. I'm stoked about the Oilers. The rest of the sports can go suck my dick. I don't like much else. And I'm extra sad now that the Raiders fucking left Oakland. Like, what the fuck? But not that I really follow them anyway. I just liked them because I liked them from when I was young. But so yeah, we had those two shows last weekend, and they were great. Played at DV8's new location. Love the location. It's a great little spot. It was a bit hard to get people out for that second show, though, because, I mean, you can only really promote one show, especially in the same area. And we were really focused on getting, you know, people out for Ground to Start. It was a release and whatever else, and they're good buddies of ours, so we wanted to make sure people of our fan base were coming out for that, to see that, and Sins of Sorrow, and it just so happened they got an extra treat if you're in the fucking heavy death metal to see Neck of the Woods, because they are a sick fucking band. Wow, they were energy. But yeah, so it was good turnout. sold a bunch of shirts, so that was sweet. And yeah, I'll talk more about the promo thing later. But yeah, we're hoping to be included on the next volume of their promotional CDs that they do. So, and I believe they might send them out to. I know they promote them on a whole bunch of different things, but we'll see how it goes. Never done one of these promo things before, so. But the guys and girls seem like good shit, so we'll let you know how that goes. And for any bands that are following, whatever, if they even anyone looks at this, yeah, we'll keep you updated on how that's going and how much we feel like it helps. What else? We probably won't be playing any shows. If we do, it'll be minimal. I don't see us playing any more shows for the rest of the year. Gonna focus on getting that album done because we need to get that done. Like I said, so we can start moving on. So look for that. Keep an eye out. In the meantime, please go buy our singles. But yeah, we're trying to get that out. Like it's gone over a bunch of online radio stations, and it'd be nice if we could get it on like a local radio station or actual like airways so people can hear it just driving around in their cars. I know a lot of people do like satellite radio and stuff now, so I'm gonna be trying to contact them, and if anyone knows anyone, send them my way. I'll get them the fucking songs. I think that's about it. I don't really have anything else. All right. You got any questions, comments, blah, 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 send it my way. All right. I love you guys. Stay greasy, you fucks.